Hi, it's James here today. Today, I watch all these car advertisements on TV, trucks with 700 horsepower, these electric vehicles that do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and all this stuff with a lot of horsepower. They're pushing the horsepower back, because the older generation likes horsepower. When I was a kid, 16 years old, my dad bought me a Chevette. I don't know if you remember those. Just a little micro car with a 4-cylinder with like 60 horsepower. That was my first car. And after the Chevette died, eventually it died. It was old. And then he had a 1983 Chevrolet Impala. Big ass boat. Big ass fucking boat. 4-door, 305 Chevy V8. Probably 160 horsepower. I could probably run faster than that when I was driving it. But these kids these days, they got to borrow their parents' cars. And their parents' cars, they're getting fast. And when you're young, having a fast vehicle, that's a death wish. I know when I was young, anything that was fast, I loved it. Simple as that. When I was in high school, I bought a 79 Z28, and it needed a motor. And then in the auto shop, GM had donated 327 engines. Then they went and GM donated the new fuel injection engines. So I got a 327 V8. Never ran, just disassembled probably 1,000 times by auto shop kids. And I put it together, and I put it in my 79 Z28. And fuck, it was scary. I put a nice cam in it, camelback heads. And I was like 17 years old, just launching the tires, But it wasn't bad, it was probably 350 horsepower. Now these cars, they're coming out with twin turbochargers, superchargers. When you're a parent, you got to lend your kid your car. And they don't understand road conditions, I've been in a few accidents in my life, when the roads are slippery or if the road sweats or icy on hills. You got to understand the road conditions if you got horsepower. Simple as that. But yeah, the insurance companies are the only ones who are going to come ahead in this shit. All these car companies making massive horsepowers, which I don't mind. But I drive slow and fuck. The only time I drive fast is if a beer store is closing on a holiday weekend. Then I push a speed to 10 kilometers. Anyways, James out.